in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued support here on the channel as well. It is always appreciated. Thank you to everyone who has purchased from my tea and my candle company. You are appreciated, or any of my published books or classes, things of that nature. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be on the lookout for enrollment for the next semester for the Butterfly School of Transformation, in which I will be starting a brand new cohort where we're going to be going over the basics from the beginning. So definitely be on the lookout for the enrollment for both of those starting May 18th, on the 18th. So be open and available and ready for that. I had to think what I was about to say. But let's go and get into this message. So some of you all may have saw the beginning of the last message that I had started. And that message was starting to get into a space where I immediately knew that it wasn't everyone's grandmother, and it wasn't a message that needed to be public, just available out, you know what I'm saying, publicly for anyone to be able to access. And due to how YouTube stuff is with, you know, all the things that they have going on, honey, okay? And so if you are interested in the full reading, you can check out my membership areas where I've posted the reading at in all of the membership areas. Feel free to check that out. If not, this is going to be like another reading, and it's gonna I feel like it's gonna tap onto a lot of the things that was tapped and touched into on the other one, but it's not gonna go as in depth as that one did. Okay, I just didn't want to leave y'all hanging for those who were on the other one when I had to switch it to the members only. And know that it's more so because, baby, the way my channel, I have to protect myself as well. So all right, grandmother energy. So we were getting into natural selection and artificial selection, okay? Things that are naturally a part of the process and the things that are artificially a part of the process. Yeah, this message is going to be an extension to the members video. It's not going to be exactly that message. Is going to be an extension. So if you want that message, go to the members area. So with this aspect of the artificial selection and the natural selection, this energy is giving your grandmother, was sharing this message of understanding when something is natural and when something is forced. When something is a part of the natural order of something, or when something is being forced to happen. So yeah, this is a branch off of the last message, because I don't know if there's something currently going on in your life right now in which something is not naturally flowing. Okay, and something may be tempted to want to go in and shift it or force something to fit artificially. You get what I'm saying? This isn't just your grandmother. This is the full ancestor message. Because it's given like false information, a false trail, living in your truth. Someone is not living in their truth. Someone around you may not be living in their truth, and you may know that, but it's also giving this vibe of you could be living in your truth and you're hanging close with other people who are not living in their truth. You need to watch and protect that energy that y'all are sharing with each other, because if you got to think about it, if this person is not living authentically and naturally in their truth in their regular life, can you really trust the things that they share with you in conversation and the things that y'all do? It's something about paying attention to how someone acts outside of you. How does someone act outside of you? You need to use that to help you create like a plan with the moving forward. Someone may be trying to force something to be that's naturally just not there. Okay, don't force something to be that doesn't naturally fit. 4 baskets in the reverse. The 4 basket in the upright is knowing that something, that you don't want something. You see how she's denying this basket that's being handed to her? She denies to even take it. So in the reverse, it's kind of like denying that something is not for you. So taking it, taking something that you know is not what you want, taking something that you know that is not for you. Because then it's the 4 of knives. Being connected to the wrong thing will have you having a hard time moving forward. It will have you feeling stuck. This is giving a vibe of your grandmother is saying it's time to get back into your natural order. Are you connecting to things and people and items, even some medication that affects, because in that last grandmother message, it was talking about when you add different artificial things inside your body, how it changes the memory of your cells. So if you change the memory of your cells according to this artificial thing, as your cells regenerate and split apart during the mitosis phase, is regenerating false artificial selection. This is giving it like artificial energy. This is giving your grandmother saying it's time to get back to, and this goes to the message that we just did, getting back to more natural options, more natural things that your body can create. If your body cannot create some of those things, or it doesn't fully nourish and like grow with those things, it is artificial energy going into you, and it's not going to do anything but create more artificial things. So this now reminds me of the last message where it was talking about if you find yourself going through depression, emotional problems, you can't lose weight, you can't find motivation, what artificial things are you intaking? Are you intaking artificial lives? Okay, because we talked about the Meet the Joneses in that last reading. Are you entertaining false people? Are you taking artificial substances inside of your body? Because how can you expect to be real if you have all these artificial substances inside of your body? Your body is artificial, it's not real. And we actually go deeper into that in the other reading too as well. What's up with this 4 baskets and the 4 of knives? Something about learning how to sleep on something, learning how to say no to something, learning how to pass up on something, pass up on an opportunity or something that may come your way. All opportunities that look good is not good. You can dress boo-boo up and make it look good, but it's still gonna smell like it. So it's something about using your other senses when it comes to you making decisions. So just because the doctor at the doctor's office says, oh yeah, this medication is da, you're using your eyes and blind trust and blind faith. What does your body feel about it? What are the who asks for the ingredients? Who really be asking for the ingredients of what's in the medicine that they taking? Look it up, research it. It's something about making more in-depth choice, like decisions and choices, more informed choices. Making more informed choices at this time. Choices that are more informed on what helps you, you know what I'm saying, embrace life, or the things that make you lose out on life. Because I just heard her say every time something is done, a day of life is cut short. It makes me think of those infomercials with the medication, and they be saying it's like it could be medication for like heartburn, and then all of a sudden all the side effects may cause depression, may cause this, may cause this, may cause this, may cause that. Is that really worth the risk? Or could you just make some lifestyle changes? Or could you start eating more greenery? Or could you shift your mentality, your mindset, to allow your cells to have a new memory as they regenerate and rebuild and regrow, because you reprogrammed your mind. When you reprogram your mind, you reprogram your cells. This is giving an energy of not taking everything at face value that someone tells you. Father of 6 and the Father of Knives. Just because someone is in some type of, you know, medical field or leadership, whatever the case is, you still need to do your own research for yourself. No matter who you get the information from, you still need to do your own research, because something can be good for one person and not good for you, which is why there's different brands of things. 7 of baskets, being in the clouds, head in the clouds, lost, not really knowing what to do, just taking the word for it just because of who they are. This grandmother's, I didn't drop this, that's confirmation. I just dropped the same statue that I dropped during the last one. And that deals with herbs and nature. Someone, it's like something about picking back up the way of the olden times. Y'all, why am I the indigenous energy? Before they started, it's like they took your practices, mixed it in with some other stuff, and then gave you theirs. But theirs is not of life. It's like of survival. Grandmother, what's the 7 of baskets? My stomach and head literally just started. I need to eat. I'm about to eat after I do this. The 7 of baskets, grandmother, what is the 7 of baskets? I'm hearing back to life, back to reality. It's time to wake up from a dream of something that has been given you. It could be a piece of information, a way of life, a way of living, how you were raised up. I'm hearing her say it was even from some of her own ways of like methods of living and things of that nature that she came to learn that it wasn't the best way. It's something about waking up from a generational dream. Yeah, 8 of Knives, being stuck. Waking up from a generational dream that has had you stuck at a space where you're at crossroads. You can't get out of it. Because something that was passed down through your lineage, she's saying it was not correct. It's like they took the word of other people just because it appeared that they had more. And this goes into the message that we did in the grandmother message in the members area of just because it looks like someone has more doesn't mean that it's really that. Scammers are in every way, okay? 12. Scammers are in every space. So it's something about scammers affected your lineage. And it's like they infiltrated the blood of your lineage, which then shifted the cells within your body in that infiltration. So now, like the way that your lineage has been thinking and being and things of that nature, the way that the cells regenerated, it caused, I'm hearing a false positive. And that makes me think of even with drug tests, how a drug test and things of that nature can give false positives because something in your body can give the wrong indicator to trigger a false positive. But that only inserts into your body when you allow foreign energy and foreign objects that are artificial to take over the natural process. It's something about, I'm hearing her say, retraining the mind of your generation, re-brainwashing your generation, because something within your family, there was, yeah, it's a crow. Wow, y'all, they playing, like he just flew up right here. Your lineage was brainwashed with artificial thoughts, artificial truths. And as that brainwashing went in through your subconscious, it shot messages to you from your brain down through that spinal cord to all the other sensory parts of your body on what it is that you're supposed to feel from that brainwashing energy. And so what it did is it rewired and retrained and re-educated the cells inside of your body. And so all it takes is one cell to get that programming and the cells start duplicating. And what happens is as the old cells die out, those new cells are duplicating. So it's like it's reprogramming your body. It's reprogramming the knowledge of your body. So it's something about going through this process of reprogramming the health of your body, the mentalism of your body, the physicality of your body. This is why many people who are children of addicts have a habit themselves. And addicts is not just drugs. It's alcohol, 444. It's an addict of food, addicted to sugar, addicted to attention, addicted to pain. So then it passes down. That's why when you go to the doctor, they ask you the background of your lineage. They ask you the background of your lineage. They ask you what health things they went through. Because the reason of it is that when you are formed, like, because your egg was formed in your grandmother's womb. First thing, okay? So your grandmother create your parents. If your mother came from your grandmother, put it that way. So your grandmother could have health problems, right? The cells that help create the egg and the growth of that baby can take on some of the things of that grandmother, and it passes out on, right? So the life that the mother lives and things of that nature, then when she gets pregnant, you then can take on and inherit some of the dormant traits that were passed on from previous generations. Come on now. Come on now, grandma. Your grandmother is saying you are in the process of what you breaking generational curses. The generational curses that you are called to break at this time deals more with the regeneration of cells and the health of your lineage, the mentality of your lineage, so that it can truly shift through the generations. But you have to look at the things that shift your biological makeup and the recreation of things moving forward. Come on now, grandma. Come on now. Come on now. You talking. You talking. Some of y'all may want to start studying up on your science, biology, and basic science at this time. Okay? Science is life. They try to refute science, but science can be proven. And it's like they try to take away the things that can be proven and give you all this imaginary stuff. So now your body is operating off of imaginary seven of baskets information, and then they take the truth and manifest off of it. And you wonder why your lineage is going through the suffering. They took all your stuff and they gave you a God. And a God is anything that is worshipped as being that complete truth and the balance. Making you feel, turning medicine into God, turning vaccines into gods. You need this to live. You need this. This is your God. That's literally what they did. And in that last reading was talking about detoxing your blood. And nettle came out really heavy in that last grandmother message in the members area. I'm going to leave the link to the membership area down below in the description. I mean, in the comments for anyone who wants to join. It's only $2. All right, you have the 8 of coins coming out. Okay, this is planning and preparing. And then you have daisies. He has alligator teeth. Or is it crocodile teeth? I think it's crocodile teeth on his neck. That's protection. Protection, guidance. You need to sit down and look at the last 3 generations. You need to sit down. If you know those last generations, you need to sit down and literally write out what you know of those generations, because even the trauma that they went through, right? If you don't specifically know, then you need to allow yourself to get into guided, like meditations and things of that nature, for that information to come to you, okay? Or get a personal reading with a medium to help you get the information that you need to be able to sit down and dissect this family history to help you be able to make out a plan for an action plan with moving forward. So whether your dreams are giving you the information, or you can sit down and get deep into your own meditation and balance energy to obtain that information, or you need to go get some help. Which bird is that? The mockingbird. Speaking of a mockingbird takes on the characteristics of other birds, the sound. So this gives a vibe of artificial, could make something sound like it's the real thing, but it's not really the real thing because it's taken on from the real thing, and then it adds in its own little pieces that's going to shift the smallest thing inside of your body. Grandmother, what do you have for the collective energy for your babies? Kanye with the Idolita of Fire, and what's she doing? Grinding up her herbs, baby. Grinding them. Cayenne pepper is very good to have in your diet. Or cayenne, however people like to say it. Onions as well. Garlic. Cayenne, onions, and garlic is coming out heavily when it comes to helping with your body and even with detox and different things I'm hearing her say. You have the Two of Air with chicory root, but this is indecisive energy. If you're indecisive over something, the answer is no. I'm hearing her say stop overthinking things. When you start overthinking, you're going into enemy territory. Borage with the Six of Water. Six of Water is looking too much at the past. Being stuck in the past and not living too much in the present, baby. Okay? Choose a number 1 through 3. Choose a number 1 through 3. All right, if you chose 1, your grandmother said love is what matters most. If you chose number 2, there's a treasure in my home. Do not let them steal our legacy. It's something about a book of information. A book of information that your grandmother wrote down and kept. I'm hearing that specifically, like whether if it was ingredients or like a cookbook or a diary. It's some notes that your grandmother made. She could have even left it in like a spiritual text or something of that nature. Then you have clues in my music playlist. So your grandmother is something about in her music or something that she had around the home or the things that she used to listen to. The things that she used to listen to that will give you more information to help you learn more about her. Okay, or it's even down to if you set the intentions of asking her to guide you to particular music and things to get information, trust that she's going to guide you to the right places. It's when you start overthinking that information that you miss out and lose out on it. Okay, don't allow yourself to overthink it. All right, last piece of shifting energy, grandmother. Choose a number 1 through 3. 1, 2, or 3. Choose a number. First step of shifting. All right, so if you chose number 1, you have 5 of Pentacles. So shifting from a lack mindset because it started in the lower energy, the reverse energy. So you need to shift your mindset. If you're always, oh, that's not going to work. Oh, that's not going to work. Or if you're always just waiting on something to go wrong, you need to shift it. But it's also shifting out of a poverty mindset. So your mind starts with everywhere. You have to train your mind to know that you are worthy of good things. The same way that your mind was trained through the generations to not feel that you are, you have to retrain it to be able to manifest those things in of what you desire. Because if you feel like on the inside that you ain't nothing, you're going to treat yourself, and your actions of what you do is going to say that. Unintentionally and unconsciously, you're going to choose partners that make you feel that way. You're going to go to jobs that make you feel that way. You're going to choose friendships that make you feel that way until you shift your energy and you start attracting differently. So if you chose number 1, it's something about getting out of a lack energy and know that anything is possible. Get rid of the limitations. If you chose number 2, 5 of Wands, stop fighting everybody and everything. People that be trying to correct you, 444. This is also giving a vibe of fighting people who are there to help you or there to try to support you. Getting out of your head. This can also be fighting yourself. That same person and thing that you may be laughing at or don't understand and things of that nature may be your saving grace, giving you exactly what you need to grow and to heal. But you have this combative, conflictual energy. It's something about shifting your energy from being an energy of conflict to an energy of healthy differences. Healthy differences. There's a such thing as healthy conflict, where you're building off of each other. You're challenging each other to get better. But watch out for that combative mind and energy and feeling like everything and everybody is, you know what I'm saying, trying to. This is giving a vibe of having a little bit of humility, baby. If you chose number 3, the Sun card, this is depression. Okay, so you're shifting your mood to one of sunshine and excitement. So instead of the sunflowers being dead, I got to cover it up because there's a little stuff showing. Instead of the sunflowers dying because the sun is not being embraced in its full capacity, shifting, and that goes with, I was sharing the St. John wort, and St. John wort in this deck is the sun. St. John wort is used to help naturally balance your emotions, people who have depression, things of that nature. So this is giving a vibe of working on your mood, but also you may need to get outside more, get you some more sun, baby. Okay, get you some more sun. Get you some more natural vitamin D, okay? The D is good, but get you some of that natural sunlight vitamin D, okay? You have Peacock, raise your standards. Did we just say? Thank you, grandmother. Raise your standards. Learn to let go. And that's the old mindsets, the old habits, the old thoughts that no longer resonate with you. And then you have friendship, nurture your relationships. And those are the healthy relationships, 27. You may be seeing a number, you're going to see 9s. It's not a may. You're going to see 7s and 9s to confirm this message. Grandmother, give us some final words at this time. Physical activity. Get out there and work out. Go for a walk. Get your health together. Okay? Happy ending, because that's exactly what you're looking for. Get out and get to moving. And spirituality. Some of you all may need to look at some of your spiritual practices, baby. Some of those spiritual practices that were passed down to you may be hurting you more than it is helping you. Okay? I thank you all for being here. If you are interested in a personal reading, check out my website at monicole.com. The links and things are down below in the description box, or I can start putting the links in the comments for you all. If you're interested in my membership programs, all that jazz for extra content, links and things are down below. And I thank you all for being here. As always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. I love you all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.